Before I talk to you about your alternatives and what they are, I just want to give you one example. Let's say that you have a property that's worth $300,000, but you owe the bank $400,000. But when you go to sell it, you're not going to be able to come up with, unless you want to, $100,000 out of your pocket to pay the difference between what you owe the bank and what the property sells for, and your real estate commissions, and your closing costs, and all the other costs associated with selling the distressed property. The alternatives are foreclosure, deed in lieu of foreclosure, forbearance, loan modification, and a short sale. Of course, a short sale is the best alternative. Now I want to tell you a little bit about a foreclosure. A foreclosure is the most devastating item you can have on your credit report. Your credit will drop 300 to 400 points. It's going to be there for 7 to 10 years. You're going to have to always report that you have a foreclosure, at least for the next 7 to 10 years, on any credit applications, any job applications. As a matter of fact, there are lines that say, have you ever been convicted of a felony? Have you ever had a foreclosure? You don't want to have to do that. The other thing is this can preclude you from buying a home for about 5 years. Again, this is the most devastating item on your credit report, and it's the one item that is pretty much unrepairable. A deed in lieu of foreclosure is pretty much the same as a foreclosure. It's going to be listed on your credit report as a foreclosure. It's going to drop your credit score, not quite as much as a foreclosure, but still have significant damage. The other items are forbearance. This is where you call the bank and you tell them that you cannot afford to make your monthly payments anymore. The bank's going to ask you for a whole bunch of paperwork, and a forbearance basically means that whatever you owed and all the legal fees will be put on the back end of the loan. The principal won't change. The principal will remain the same, but all the legal fees will be put on the back end of the loan, and then you're going to have to start making your payments again. I've even heard of lump sum payments as high as $12,000 allegedly to show your good faith. The other thing is a loan modification. Now, you see companies out there saying, everybody, the best thing you can do is a loan modification. That is absolutely true. If you plan on staying in your home, there's no reason to leave the home. What a loan modification is, the bank will reappraise your home. Let's say it's worth, you owe $300,000. Let's say it's worth $200,000. So they'll adjust the payment to the $200,000 level. The $200,000 level is now your principal, and then your payments will be adjusted to that new $200,000 principal. And they may even give you another 30 years to pay it. Lastly, let's talk about the short sale. This is the least damaging effect on your credit report. First of all, it's not listed on your credit report as a foreclosure. It's listed as a negotiated settlement, a settled account, or a paid account. And provided everything else is okay, like you make your car payments, your credit card payments, and any other payments on time, and the only thing you've been missing is your mortgage payment, then once your credit starts to cycle again, which is about a 24-month cycle, every month after we close on that short sale, your credit will get better and better until, if everything else is okay, you'll be up in the 700, 800 range within 18 months to 2 years.